Hi, I'm Tom Zelenka. Now, I'm just a beginner in the kitchen. In every episode of Carolina Cooking, I meet a different chef from a famous restaurant in the Carolinas who'll teach me to cook their secret recipes in just 30 minutes or less. Really good.
Welcome to Carolina Cooking, shot on location at the Mansion on Forsyth Park and the 700 Kitchen Cooking School. Now, here's your host, Tom Zelenka.
Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka. This is a unique show where you and I get to learn to cook together because I'm just an opener of cans, a microwaver myself. So what we do is we find great chefs from great restaurants all around North and South Carolina, and we bring them here to teach us how to make their incredible recipes like this secret recipe, chicken Florentina a l'orange. And our culinary guide today is Chef Rinaldo Montrosa from Villa Romana in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Chef Rinaldo, I appreciate you coming out. You have your hands full with me, I tell you. Thank you very much. Well,
thanks for inviting me.
This is a family secret recipe that we're divulging here today, huh?
Yes, it is. It's one of my recipes, and I'm making it public.
All righty, well, here we go. Well, what's first? Do we start with the chicken or the sauce or the...
We're going to start with the spinach,
Okay.
and then we're going to go ahead and make the cream sauce, and while all that is cooking, we're going to make the salad.
Okay, so the sauce begins
We're going to move over this side, and we're going to go ahead and start cooking the spinach in this frying pan.
All righty. Get some fire going there, and then what? Just
about a handful of spinach.
All right.
From there.
And do we have any oil in the pan, or we just...
we just add some butter.
Oh, okay, so throw some butter in there, just a pat of butter, just one?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Should I try have gotten it in the bottom there?
Yep.
All right. I'll just work it down to the bottom there. And then that just fries up, just simmers?
Exactly, until it's soft, and then we go ahead and put them in the chicken.
So we don't have to cut it, don't have to rip it up, nothing?
No, nothing. It will melt it down. In the meantime, we go ahead and start on our cream sauce, and
okay.
And we need to take the orange. We cut them in half. We squeeze it, and we go on with the recipe.
So we need to take this orange, chop it in half.
We cut them in half.
That I can do.
Yes.
Just like this?
Yes, just like that.
Ta-da!
That's it.
Okay.
Now we gotta go ahead and squeeze it.
All right, squeezing it. Just trying to get the juice out?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good enough.
That's a fresh orange. That's a good fresh orange, absolutely.
Definitely
Do we want
is.
the seeds in here or no?
No, we can always take it off with the tongs. All right, let's go ahead and get the other one.
Oh, not the other side, okay. All right.
So let's go ahead and put this one in there.
All right.
Frying pan.
Oh, we got a seed in.
It's okay.
We'll get that out.
Yes.
Okay, and squish this down. Get the juice out of this. And then throw this in the pan?
That's correct.
All righty.
Let's get the extra seeds out.
All right. And is our spinach doing okay? Is that what it's supposed to be
Spinach
doing?
is doing okay.
Okay.
I can hear seasoning, and
Now-
they're not overcooking.
I'm no chef, but would heat help in the front, or are we just going to leave it without cooking?
No, we're going to cook that right now. We're going
All
to
right,
add...
so put a little flame underneath it.
Exactly.
All right,
Now
fantastic.
we need to add the heavy cream.
Heavy cream in there? Okay.
Yes.
And what's the
Pour
heavy
it.
cream going to do?
It's going to thicken it up. It's going to...
Thicken it?
Yes.
Thicken it up, okay. All right. Well, I would think that the seeds would thicken it up too.
Nah.
Just kidding. And so we have heavy cream in there. Need to stir it around.
Now we need to add a touch of... a pinch of salt and a pinch of garlic. And then we need to drop the one in there.
The garlic here?
No,
or
the powdered garlic.
Oh, the powdered
just
garlic.
a punch. Just a little pinch.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch. Just about like that. There you go.
Okay.
And a pinch of
Pinch
salt.
All right. All right.
Okay, the spinach are doing fine.
Okay.
What we're going to need to do is add a little garlic to the spinach.
Okay. Oh, this garlic right here?
Just a pinch of that
Just
also.
a pinch
It's
of
fresh
this.
garlic, so it's got a lot of flavor. So
All
we
right.
need a lot. That's good enough.
That's good. We need to stir this up too?
Yes.
All right. And when we come back to Carolina Cooking, we're going to be pounding our chicken. Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. During the break, we added some wine to our sauce here, and then we let it reduce. But how do we know when it's done?
Well, you want to get them thick enough where it will produce a nice heavy sauce, but you don't want to get them too thick because it will still reduce back in the oven.
Okay, so we're going to bake it so it'll have plenty of time to reduce.
To reduce some more, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So that's all done.
Exactly.
We're calling that fini? Well,
sauce.
for now.
Yes.
Okay. And so now
we're going to work on our salad.
Okay,
Our
all right,
Caprese salad.
great.
So we're going to cut our cucumbers in half.
Okay.
And then we're going to dice it. Not the other way, long way.
Long ways?
Yes, make it a lot easier, a lot quicker.
Okay.
Watch out your fingers. Now
I'm
just
trying.
hold it together.
Ooh, okay.
And then you basically let me do the first
sure.
one. You can do the rest of it.
Okay.
Hold it together, and there you go.
Okay.
It's okay. They all come off at the same time. So.
Okay.
That's close enough.
Okay, close enough. Good.
Now let's get the
I like
tomatoes
close
out.
enough. I can live with close enough.
Yes.
And we'll put the cucumbers back in there.
Yes.
Look at
We're
that.
gonna make a nice salad.
Okay.
This is almost like basically it's a summer salad. We're using cucumbers and tomatoes and fresh basil. So
what does caprese mean?
Caprese means we're using fresh mozzarella. The bocconcini, we call them bocconcini. Some people call them ovolone, but they're actually bocconcini or fresh mozzarella. Now we're gonna go.
Should I use my big knife or my little knife?
Little knife to pare the top off of it.
Okay.
Then you cut them in half again.
Cut it in half again.
There you go.
Okay.
You discard the head part, and now you cut this in half. There
Okay.
you go. And then you just cut them in,
Keep it together again.
in chops, just like you did the first on the cucumbers.
Ah, so match the cucumbers. Okay, I got it, I think. And try not to get your thumbs in there.
Exactly.
Okay, well.
It's a little secret to that.
Okay.
And let me finish that one up.
Sure. So these go in here, and then we have to do our mozzarella, correct?
That's correct. You do basically the same thing with the mozzarella.
Oh.
And the mozzarella is right there.
Wow, this is fresh mozzarella. This isn't like my package I get in the store.
No. This is, you can actually squeeze milk out of there. Let me wipe this board up real quick.
Really, you can squeeze milk out of here?
Yes, but you don't have to. You want to keep it moist.
I was just trying.
Now just cut them up in half and dice them up just like you do with cucumbers and tomatoes.
Okay.
And we're pretty well done.
And so keep it the same sort of semicircle that we've done.
Exactly.
So it all matches, it all looks pretty. Okay. It sticks to the knife. Did you ever notice that?
Well,
Is it just me?
I think it's the knife, and I don't
okay.
think it's you actually.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It's
I
one of those
appreciate
kni-
you putting
it's
the
one of
blame.
those knives that
I appreciate you
that
putting the blame
stick-
on an inanimate object instead of me. And that's
Now we
very
need
polite,
a
very
little
nice.
bit of basil.
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 Okay. Basil right
Here
here.
again, let me wipe that
Just a
off.
couple of leaves.
3 or 4 leaves would be fine.
3 or 4.
Yep.
Okay. And how are
To
we
give
going
a
to cut
good
this
flavor.
up?
We just chop them up in on a cutting board.
Because we don't have semicircles anymore.
No, we
Okay.
just put them together and just basically let me do the first one and you do the
Okay,
rest of it.
Sure. Oh, okay. And just make slices of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Watching my fingers. Is this good?
That's good. That's
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
Couldn't have done better. You drop everything in there.
Thank you. Okay.
And now we go back and season that
Okay.
in a little bit.
All
now
right.
we're gonna have to do is start working on our chicken. So
Oh, okay. What are we doing with this? Do you know?
now we're gonna have to pound the chicken.
Okay. Do we
And
need this?
actually we need to cut the cheese first, yes,
Okay.
before we work on the chicken. We're gonna slice it. Basically, we're gonna julienne that. So go ahead and slice up that little thicker.
A little
about
thicker?
that size right there. Just cut it right there. Julienne.
here?
Yes, I need
Okay.
about 4 of them.
Okay. There we go.
That's
4.
good enough. Yes,
Good enough?
that's all
Okay.
we need. Now we need to get the chicken out
Okay.
and we need to pound it.
Oh, all right. That's what I like. Did you want your bag?
Yes.
And so,
yes. Lay the chicken flat on the cutting board.
okay. That I can do.
And let me show you the first one. And then
Okay.
you can go ahead and do the rest of it. What I'm doing, I'm kind of...
pounder.
Yes. It's actually called meat tenderizer.
Okay.
But you can, this is like a flat hammer.
Yep.
And what I'm doing, I just I'm pound it down, then I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and cut them in half because
Oh.
I need to make 2 chicken breasts out of this. So,
what if I don't have one of those things?
well, I guess you just don't have to pound it. You just have to buy a bigger chicken breast, so you don't have to pound it down.
I gotcha.
Okay, then you take the middle out.
So let me try this one right here.
Now you can try that
We
one.
didn't get this side of it. Alrighty. Put it down where it can't breathe, and then just
As you pound it, you basically stretching them.
stretching it.
Both sides, yeah, all of the
Okay.
sides. So you're basically making the chicken breast even all the way across. Okay, that's good enough. Now
Good.
we need salt
Sure.
and pepper. I need to get this one a little
Good.
bit more. You don't want to get it that
It owes
hard.
me money. I was trying to get a couple whacks in there too.
Now we need to salt and
Okay.
pepper these, and then we put the spinach and the cheese.
Salt and pepper. I got some pepper here.
Okay, and I want to put some salt. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got the salt. I got the pepper. Did you get the salt on that? Okay.
Now we need to put the spinach and the provolone sticks.
Oh, okay. The spinach and the provolone sticks. Okay. So what do I do with the spinach?
You need to put a half and a half in each one. You can use your hand, just lay it
Oh.
flat. You need to put 2 sticks of
2
provolone.
sticks of provolone.
On the
Okay.
side. Now half the spinach on each side.
There's not a lot of. Alrighty. And let's put this about half. Well,
Okay, that's close enough. Now I need some
Okay.
prosciutto over there to give it some extra flavor. The prosciutto ham, yes.
Ham. Okay. Alrighty.
I'll do half and you do the other half.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to show you the first one.
Where does prosciutto come from?
Actually, this one comes from Parma. It's imported prosciutto.
Oh yeah.
So this comes from Parma, and you just roll them
Parma
up.
is a region in Italy.
It's actually a town in the Emilia-Romagna region.
Am I rolling this way or am I
You're rolling this way.
Okay.
And then after this point, we just have to put them in egg wash for a quick moment. Don't have
And
to
then
be
when I get to
perfect.
the end right here, I just give it a lick across the tongue and
yes,
then stick it down?
just like you do food.
Yep.
Yeah, with stamps, regular
Okay.
stamps. Now we need to put them in egg wash. In the meantime,
Egg wash.
yes,
Okay.
egg wash and then
This
flour.
would be eggs
Yes,
and just
roll them in egg wash.
and some flour. All right.
Now this is the dirty part.
Get in there, boys. Oops, sorry. A little gentler than that. All right. And then flour?
And then flour. You're done. You're good, Tom.
Flour has some explosive capabilities, I'm learning. Alrighty,
In
and
the
then
meantime, I'm adding some oil to the frying pan.
what kind of oil is that?
This is canola oil.
Okay.
I quit using peanut oil because I have several customers that was allergic to peanuts, so I quit using peanut oil, and I'm only using canola oil. So as soon as the oil is out, we're gonna go ahead and start frying it, and,
Okay.
and as soon as it's done, then it's gonna go into the oven. So we just have to wait now for
The oil to heat up?
the oil to heat up. So
Alright, so when we come back, we're gonna have the chicken in the frying pan. We're gonna continue cooking it during the break when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. We have fried our chicken in a very small pan. Why'd we use this one? Why not the big one?
well, you don't want to overheat the oil. You want just the right amount of oil to cook it. Of course, if you have more chicken, use a bigger frying pan.
Alrighty. So this one is all done here. We're just gonna set it on our pan, on our plate here. I don't have one of these at home. What could I use if I didn't?
Any non-stick pan or small baking dish.
Okay.
Of course, if you do it at the house, you might have to do it for more than just 2 people. So basically, you're going to use a bigger baking dish.
So what needs to go on this?
Right now,
put it
you
in the
need to
oven?
put some pine nuts and some mushroom. Few pine nuts, not a whole lot. You don't want to overpower. That's fine. That's good enough. Some mushrooms. Those are good. Those are fresh pine nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Pine nuts come out of actually pine trees.
Cones.
Yeah,
pine
pine
trees.
cones.
Oh, I was just kidding. I didn't know. Wow, I had no idea. These are actually
All right.
pretty good.
Now you
and
need to put some sauce on it, and then we're going to top it with some mozzarella cheese, and we'll put them in the oven.
save those for later.
Yes.
Put some of the sauce on it
Put
here.
right on top of it.
All
And let it.
Okay. And then some cheese over top. Is that about right?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, if you can do me a favor and put this in the oven. I need to speak to our wine expert, Eris
Okay.
Ragazas, and find out which wine he has picked to go with chicken Florentine. So
Okay.
if you'll do me a favor and pop it in there,
Thank
I'd
you.
appreciate it.
You're welcome, Tom.
Well, hello there, Eris.
Tom, how you doing?
Hi, good to see you again. Now, I just got my chicken Florentine in the oven, and it just smells incredible. We're putting herbs in there. We got some spinach in there, some prosciutto. That's a little salty. It's going to be the full-flavored dish. Now, what do? Do you pick a full-flavored, just a dynamic wine to go with it?
Well, that would be the knee-jerk reaction, but in reality, you can't really have two superstars fighting each other.
Okay.
When you got a comedian, you got to have a straight man. When you got a great actor, you got to have a great supporting actor.
Okay.
So here, the food is the star, and what I wanted to do is pick a wine that would be a great support for that, bring out the complexity. So it's a high-quality but simple white wine. It's from the region of Lugano in the north part of Italy, around Lake Garda, and it's made from a grape variety called Trebbiano. Now, Trebbiano may not be on the front of the tongue of most people that drink wine. Very few wines actually made from 100% Trebbiano. Mostly it makes a sort of undistinguished wine. It's Italy's most widely planted grape.
Really?
But only in Lugano does it really make a wine of exceptional quality and class that would be good enough to stand up to this dish. Should have a little sip here.
Sure, absolutely.
Now, one of the most interesting things about Trebbiano is that it is not only the most widely planted grape in all of Italy, it is also the most widely planted grape in France.
Well, where is all these grapes going then?
Well, in France, it's not called Trebbiano, it's called Uni Blanc. And 75% of all the Uni Blanc in France goes into the distilleries in Cognac and Armagnac. And what is basically a sort of undistinguished white wine in France transforms itself into one of the world's great spirits. Probably 95% of Cognac is made from the Uni Blanc. Wine is made from Uni Blanc grape, which is basically Trebbiano.
All right.
So what we have is Lugano, though, which is probably as good as it's ever going to get for Trebbiano.
Yeah.
It's got a little more complexity, a little more richness than Trebbiano would normally have.
Well, I have to get back and get my chicken out of the oven, but I appreciate you standing here talking to me when Carolina Cooking continues.
Nice cook, too. Almost cooked.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Ronaldo of Villa Romana in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and our chicken is done.
That's
Need to
correct.
take it out of the oven. All right,
Yes.
well, I'll grab the oven for us. Get the door. Careful not to burn yourself. Alrighty. Ooh, that smells incredible, and it looks good.
Okay, I'm gonna let you take it
Okay.
out. Use your tongue, pick it up sideways, and just put them on a plate.
Oh, alrighty.
And then we scoop the sauce over.
I can do that. There. Alrighty. Just put them on the plate.
Yes. Put them on one side. You need to leave room for the salad.
Alrighty. I got his brother. His bigger
Alright.
brother, apparently. And then sauce.
Salts.
Okay.
Just scoop the sauce over.
Alrighty. I can dump sauce on. Pine nuts, mushrooms. You can smell the cheese and the wine in here. Oh, that smells incredible right there.
It is an excellent dish.
Alrighty.
All right, now we can finish it up, and we're going to season our salad.
Our salad.
Yes. We need to add some oil.
Some oil. Okay.
Just a drop of oil. There's a lot of
okay.
a lot of tomatoes in there. Salt.
And some salt. How much
Yes.
salt?
Go ahead and spread them on it.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
And that's
And then
about
stir
it.
it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Now, see, look, you don't really want to have this much salt in everything.
No.
Not so good. Okay. All right. Well, it's going to be a little salty for us, Ronaldo.
Well, what
But
we're
at
gonna have to
home,
do
you
is just not eat
won't
this side.
the salt. Okay. And so then we need to stir this up, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have we didn't bring a spoon. think about a spoon. We do have a spatula,
That's
but it's got a
okay.
little wine sauce on it. So
all
I'm
right.
just putting a little me in here.
It's
In
fine.
every dish that we
Sometimes
make.
you gotta use your
Okay,
hands, and we do that a
fantastic.
lot
And
while
so-
we're cooking. Now put them on the side of the plate.
Ooh, and some flowers?
Yes.
These are orchids, correct?
Yes,
Well, let me get you a glass of wine here, and then we're going to go ahead and give this a taste. Oh, thank you. A towel is helpful. Alrighty. This is Lugana, and it's a northern Italy wine. A wine from northern Italy to kind of complement our northern Italian, central Italian dish that we're making here.
Yes.
And so we'll give this a try. Here, hang on one second. I'm going to get my fork. And if you want to go ahead and grab your fork there, we can give this a little taste.
Let me shake some of the salt off that
Yes.
accidentally
Yeah, well,
went on there.
I like the season stuff. Mmm. And the flowers, are they edible?
Yes, they are.
They taste kind of like chicken.
Yes.
I wonder if it goes good with our wine here.
Cheers.
Cheers, that is a good wine. It goes great with flowers, to tell you the truth. The wine just matched perfectly with the flowers. Well, if you want to find out more about our wine, our recipe, Chicken Florentina a la Ronge, or our chef here, Chef Ronaldo, his restaurant, Villa Romana in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Visit our website, www.carolinacooking.tv. That's Carolina Cooking. I'm Tom Zelinka.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wine, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.
Carolina Cooking is filmed on location in 700 Kitchen Cooking School at the Mansion on Forsyth Park Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. For details on their hands-on cooking classes, call 888-711-5114 to book a class.